right, good morning. It is I don't know, March 12th, and I think it's Wednesday. We are just getting started here. We have our first cup of coffee. Yeah, so I played a little bit of Resurgence last night with some of my buddies over in Europe. It's still as sweaty as ever. We got we got some second and third places, but never got a win, so that was kind of odd for us. This morning we're just going to be playing boot camp. There's no other game modes that are enjoyable at this point, so that's what we're going to do. On the positive side, we do have a new baby in our family, so our fourth grandkid was born yesterday, so that was exciting. Aaron Ellis, good morning over on Twitch. Pete, good morning. How is your day going? Yeah, so we are on Twitch and YouTube this morning. I don't know, we're about an hour late starting, but with the time change, that seems okay to me. I don't handle change well, and obviously it'd be better to. Oh my goodness. Why do people move so fast? You know, in real life, I don't think a sniper would have a problem shooting at somebody. And maybe it's just me. Anyway, Fridge to Wheel, good morning. Welcome in. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, so our first game of boot camp, first cup of coffee. Well, I take that back. I already had a cup of coffee watching the sunrise over the ocean with Mrs. P this morning. So that was good. Looks like another beautiful day out on the ocean. It's a little windy, so I'm not sure being out on a boat would be a fun thing. But that's okay. We don't have a plan to get on a boat today anyway. I do have a trip planned for, I think, not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday. I'm going to go down to the Florida Keys with some of my neighbors from North Carolina. They're going to come down and hang out at the beach, or not at the beach. We're going to go fishing. So that should be fun. Uh-oh, we got somebody inside here. Now I'm worried all of a sudden. How about an axe? Axe seemed to work okay. It's probably a good thing he was a bot, though. All right, we're out in the middle of nowhere with no loot to get. You would think these little kiosks would have all kinds of stuff, but they don't. That's all right. What else is going on today? I think it's just going to be another beach day. You know, hanging out, doing the beach stuff. Unfortunately, it turns into a situation where you hang out on the beach for about 30 minutes, and then it's like, okay, I can't really sit out here anymore, else I'm going to roast. Get so hot, and then after that, it's like, well, I might as well start drinking. And before you know it, it's late in the afternoon. All right, we have 28 seconds on our thing. We got this guy flying in right here. Not sure what his plan was. Probably didn't have a plan. Still not impressed with the smartness of the artificial intelligence. It's really not that good at this point. I don't know where all the good stuff is. Guess there is no good stuff. All right. Drink is best part of beach. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're going to go to the beach, you might as well have a beverage or two. But when you do it every day, then it just isn't as much fun. You know, it should be more of an experience, not an everyday thing. So I don't know how these people that actually live on the beach all the time handle it. I'm sure that they do something else. All right, well, let's get to our buy station really quick. I would love to be able to jump back in and say, okay, we're going to play some Battle Royale solos. But I know every time we do that, it just turns into a mess. And we don't enjoy it. We're just not having fun. So we're just going to keep doing this. All right, we got everything we need. Probably should cross over and start finding people to shoot at. Raid from CPU22 girl. CPU22, I hope your morning is going well on this Wednesday. And welcome in, Raiders. Yeah, so we're just playing Warzone Boot Camp. First game of the day, actually. So we're just getting started here. So thank you for this early morning raid. We've been sleeping in since we've been in Florida. We typically start at 6:30 in the morning Eastern time, but you know, it's much better just to wake up and have a cup of coffee with Mrs. P. Cup of coffee with Mrs. P and watch the sun rise over the oceans. It's always good. Probably need to be a little more careful here. Bad part of running around is you're going to run into a real team eventually. CPU22 girl, yeah, you can play boot camp solo. That's what I always do. You turn off squad fill, and then it's pretty much you run into 1v4s at the end of the game. Where's the guy that was shooting at us? Wow, he's... Oh, he's right down on the bottom. Alright, well, let's not worry about him. Got to get this guy, swim for his loadout. Still need to watch out for that sniper, though. He'll shoot us in the back. Yeah, not doing good there. Guess we're not going to worry about him. All right. Are those fish swimming through the river? I don't think I've ever seen fish swimming in here before. Let's make sure we have both our weapons. Sometimes when it switches to pistol, you're not really sure what weapon you're going to be swapping out. And I've actually dropped my my good ones before. CPU22 girl, have a good day. Need to get to bed. Enjoy the Florida sunshine. We are enjoying the Florida sunshine for sure. We just had our 4th grandchild last night. So my daughter is well, and they're working on getting released out of the hospital this morning. So that's really exciting. And then the plan tomorrow will be to go up to visit her at her home, not in the hospital. That's a much better visit. But yeah, the new grandbaby looks just like the old grandbaby when he was born. So they're going to be a couple of little twinsies, I think. That was a horrible push. Call me Pug. Thank you for that. Thank you, CPU. Yeah, get to bed. We'll see you next time. And thank you for the raid today. I'll let those guys shoot at each other for a minute. Got the guy going up the staircase. Not liking it. Too many people. We're going to run away. Yeah, anytime you get people in every direction, it's just not a fight you're going to win, even if they're bots. It's better just to get some space and sort it out after. All right. Drunk Not Wasted. Do you live far from your daughter, or is she in Florida? She's in Florida. And that's why we're down here, was because it's closer to her. But she's about 2 hours away from where we're at. So not super close, but just far enough. All right, we know we got guys up on that thing. I'm not sure that we push this dome building. I think we're just going to hang here for a second, see what happens. I hear people running, but I don't see them up on top. And I don't know if we can jump on this roof from here. I think maybe. And anybody with a rose skin, we will not be able to see them in there. We saw the guy in there. That worked less than successful. Let's top up our ammo a little bit. Get ready for the end game. All right, we know we have a guy right below us, and he has... I was going to say there were two on that squad, so now we know that there's only one guy. No buy stations. Be nice to have a UAV. He's got to be right under us. All right, well, We do have a gas mask. I think we're going to try to get over here. See if we get some angles on him. How'd that blast trap work out? That was pretty good. Good morning. Streak, good morning. And Wiseman, Alec53, good morning. Yeah, I thought he was going to try to push up that building. We knew he was underneath us. So a couple blast traps and jump into the other building top. That worked out well. Melanie, good morning. Thanks for stopping by today. All right, first game of the morning. So, yeah, CPU22 girl came by on Twitch. So welcome in all the Raiders. It's great to have you guys here this morning on this Wednesday. What game was CPU playing? Was she doing GTA RP, most likely? That sounds like an all-night type of deal. Up, is that 4 in a row? I think it is 4 in a row. We ended up with a streak of 3 yesterday. Oh, you know what? We haven't done our boot camp missions either. We're still... Hold on. We're still use a vehicle in boot camp. We gotta do that. All right, why doesn't it show? Hold on, let's back out of here for a second. Got to make sure the squad fill's off. Sometimes if you click on boot camp missions, that squad fill thing goes away, and then you'll jump in, and for some reason you have a squad. We don't want that. Cellbore53, good morning. Welcome in. Melanie, good morning. Thank you for stopping by this morning, DP. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, the stressful life of living on the beach in Florida. It's like, are we going to have enough beer to make it through the day? What are we going to have for dinner? Do we have to really go anywhere? You know, all those big decisions have to happen every day. How much time can I spend outside before I burn my head? I have to wear my hat, so that's okay. So the waves were really nice yesterday. The wind went offshore. The waves were big. I was going to take a paddleboard out and try to do some wave paddleboarding, but we were waiting for my daughter to have her baby, and it was like, well, do I go do that? I don't want to miss the pictures. So I did a whole bunch of nothing yesterday. Pretty much just watching the waves come in and hanging out. That's about all you need to do. Do you cook or eat out mostly while down there? Mrs. P cooks most of the time. In fact, I don't think we've eaten out since we've been down here. So pretty much when we get here, she makes it runs to Publix and loads up the fridge. And we always bring down some protein. So we fill up a cooler with all of our Brasstown beef, which Brasstown is very local to where we are up in the mountains. And it's a beef supplier where you can buy a quarter cow or a whole cow or whatever. So we have a deep freeze up there. So we thought we'd bring a bunch of that with us. But yeah, so it's pretty much just whatever Mrs. P cooks. And usually we're on just a 2-a-day meal plan. So we eat a late breakfast and an early dinner, and that's about it. That mixed with all the beer, that's probably enough. All right. Wait, how did he die? I guess that guy shot him. All right. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. I think my coffee went down the wrong throat. That's not good. All right, we always try to start boot camp off with a most wanted. And the only reason I've been doing that in the past was to get some of the bot teams to run in towards you. It's probably safer just to do a scavenger or something like that. And you can probably get it done just as fast, but this is what I do. Wow, so I have no idea where this thing is. All right.
You're the target of a low-voltage contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it.
Wow, okay. I know. That looks way too easy. It's just the way it is. I just make it look easy. No, actually, that's the reason why we play boot camp. It's because it's easy. You know, it's something you can play in the morning, enjoy it, have fun, not have to worry about sweating it out. You don't have to worry about trying to camp it out or anything. Just enjoy it, have fun. That's all we do. All right, what do we got? We got an AK-47 and a thing. Guess that's good enough. Actually, it's not an AK-47. It's an AK-74. Don't know what the difference is. All right, we should start moving towards a buy station. Which I guess we can go over here. Ooh, that's kind of a far run. We got our loadout box. It's not a loadout, it's just gear of some type. All right, off to the races. Call me Pug. If you throw grenades when you land, it draws the bots too. That's good to know. See if we can get some bots to show up. Until we get our loadout, we don't get restock, so we only get whatever we find. All right, a little more looting. Kind of way low on cash. We're not going to get this done. Yeah, 2,800 bucks is not going to get it, so might as well not worry about that. This buy station is going to go out of scope pretty quick. So how bad of an idea is it to push this roof? He didn't want any part of that. Probably pushing that side where he was is not a great idea. don't quite have the best SMG for the situation. Guy just ran by that window. So where's the other guy? We kind of want to go get our loadout. We're still super close to our guy. Maybe that was him. Yeah, so on these bots, the best thing is just shoot and move. Don't over pursue. Oh, what do we need? We need our SMG. Stood in there too long. That was not good. Like clockwork, put your other plate on. Yes, I noticed that while I was running around. It was like, we're not fully plated up. We probably should do that. Oh, what else is going on today? So I don't know. I was reading more into GTA roleplay. It looks complicated. I mean, I don't. It's not really complicated. You can only do what you want to do, but it seems like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of rules for how to interact on servers and stuff. It's like, yeah, do I really want to do that? I don't know. I mean, that seems like a game that you play if you want to stay up all night, hang out with your friends, and do stuff like that. So maybe. And we are not going to be in a good state here. Expected him to have more money than that. We're gonna take his KSV. 2,500. What can we get with that? He's got a little cash. Get a gas mask. Here's a C9. Kind of expecting to see oh, we need some ammo. We need some we only have like 60 rounds of ammo. That's not good. Got this guy coming right at us. Ammo. Guess we can get an ammo box. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with these kids? So this guy has a PP919 Mountaineer Sprinter, so he's just a movement demon is what he is. Not good. He was trying to get his squad back, which I get. We kind of had to push him. We didn't want that to happen. You know what? We still didn't drive a vehicle, so we still haven't finished that. This time we're going to drive a vehicle for sure. All right, I'm going to grab some coffee while we're launching again. I'll be right back. So how did we mess that up? We climbed the roof. He jumped off. Maybe we shouldn't have jumped off. We should have stayed up on the roof and kept looking for him. I don't know. That was the last squad. It was the same squad that killed us the first time. But yeah, we just didn't get it done. We aren't trying hard enough. So that breaks our win streak of at 4. So we had 4 in a row. We can't even get a nuke in boot camp. It's okay though. What did we end up with? So we had 12 kills. That's respectable, I guess, even for boot camp standards. Yeah, so I posted a short video yesterday of the trailer video for the Verdansk launch. I was underwhelmed with it. I mean, a lot of people said, oh, it looks good, everything looks good. Well, it doesn't really look good. There are some discrepancies in the artwork. They show the stadium with the roof on. There's another section where they show, I think they were driving by with the stadium in the background, and the roof looked like it was off. So it's hard to say what their plans are. Most likely what's happening is all the people that they have hired as art directors or art people have never played Verdansk, so they don't even know what's up, what's what. And they're just taking pictures and artwork from old Verdansk and using it in their thing. I am not a sniper. I don't know how some people do it. I mean, some people, they just quick scope, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I know you can just put the white dot on somebody and zoom in and hopefully hit, but I don't think that works on mouse and keyboard, but some people do it. Like clockwork, excited for Verdansk. I am. I'm kind of excited to see how bad they mess it up. You know, how long has it been since Verdansk? 4 years? 3 years? And I don't think that there would be anybody in Activision still working as an art director or on the game side that was there when Verdansk was built. So I don't expect them to understand what it should be or why it should be. And I don't even think Verdansk was that great of a map. I mean, obviously it was the only map we had back then, so we didn't know any better. My goodness. Wow. Okay. We weren't paying attention. You know, there were parts of Verdansk that played very well. And then there were parts that were super spread out that forced you to have either a helicopter or a vehicle rotation, a Bertha, you know, the big trucks. And I think they're going to cheapen the experience by putting the zip lines in and the redeploys, which I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not. I guess we're going to find out. Probably a little late in the game to grab a most wanted, but we're going to do it anyway. I have no idea where the stairs are in this building. Stairs. Where are stairs? Guess we'll go way up, come back down.
There's a bounty on your head.
But I'm excited for Verdansk. I think it's time for a new map.
Closing in.
All right, well, I don't know that that was good or not. Oh my goodness, we don't want that. All of these AR, oh, we'll take a cipher. All of the I feel like we had something better before. All of the ARs with the big optics on it are just so hard to use. They're just, by the time you get the thing to zoom in, your target is moved. And you aren't really shooting that far away. That is not the most wanted. How did he kill us? I guess we were injured? I don't know. Tigo, I prefer Blackout. What is Blackout? All right, we had 4 kills, 2 deaths. That was a horrible game. Like Clockwork, yeah, they usually have new big map with each new game around December, so we're all itching for a new map. Yeah, it's been feels like we've had this map forever. And I guess this map came out when Warzone 3 came out, or Modern Warfare 3, and they held the big map here during BO6. So I guess it's been a year. It was 2019 when it came out. So yeah, 4 years. That's 5 years, I guess. It's been a long time. No plates on, Brad. Yeah, we took a lot of hits and then we kept fighting. I didn't feel like we could take time to plate up. The guy was kind of pivoting around that air conditioner, and if we would have played it up, he probably would have got us also. But I thought we slid behind him a little bit and were able to do something, but didn't happen. And we never got in the car that we were supposed to get into. Crazy. All right. This time we're going to grab a most wanted and get in a car. Probably not. Awkward silence. Gotta love it. Yeah, I guess, COVID started in 2019, so Modern Warfare 2019 was when COD came out. Well, I guess Warzone came out after the fact, but COD 2019 was what it was based off of. Blackout was the first BR in Call of Duty. Blackout 2018 and BO4. I never played. I played BO4, but I never played Warzone. So maybe Blackout was. It was probably one of those multiplayer big map modes that I never really looked into. And I don't think it was a battle royale, right? Was the map shrinking down all the time? Because there's so many of these big map modes where you have like a squad and you're running around and you keep respawning in the same area and trying to take ground. And I don't enjoy those. I think Delta forces like that, and it's like you have no feeling of what's really going on in the game. You don't feel like you're contributing to the overall success of anything. And Battlefield 2024 felt, or 2042 felt like that. 2042? I don't know what the numbers are. All right, we got to be more careful. It was an actual battle royale, 150 players. Yeah, then I never played that then. I was probably stuck on Fortnite. Which is kind of embarrassing to say. All right, well. Hold on to that for a minute. So whatever happened to Blackout? If it was all that, did it just go away when Warzone came out? Oh, I hear the guy walking. Probably not smart to be hanging out right there. We have a portable radar we could use, but we really need to get these boxes opened. Maybe that's what they should do. Maybe they should bring back the Blackout Battle Royale if that was a thing, and let us play that instead of what we're doing now. So there was a guy over there. I guess what we should do though is work towards a buy station.
Got a buy station here.
Oh, we were supposed to find a car too. Eye up says drive the car. Yeah, I don't see a car on the map. Let's see if we can. All right, there's a vehicle by the buy station, so that's going to be our goal. See, we have an activity.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mates.
We're not even going back for that.
Losing ground. Moving.
Do want our 12,000 though.
They've got a SAM turret online. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
All right, so we want both weapons, drive a car, and then we're good. We know he's going for the buy station.
Thought I had a thing. I don't have a thing.
Wow. Like clockwork, a lot of the community wants Blackout 2, but Activision makes so much money from Warzone, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That Activision and Microsoft say they're losing money on Warzone. So maybe that'll push the issue. I guess it's hard to move microtransactions into a game that everybody pays for. Like, you know, if you bought... Oh, where's our loadout? I guess we don't have one.
Got a scavenger contract here.
So if you buy COD, you'd probably be upset. Well, I guess they have a store in COD too, right, where you can buy packages, so they could do the same thing. Got this guy. This guy flew down. How about that plate? We could really use that plate right now.
Opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
All right, what did you have? Anything good? Doesn't look like it. We should probably go get our loadout. Grab this guy's money. That munition box. Let's get out of here. So loadout and extra weapon. That should do fine. Black Hat had no microtransactions. You did challenges, unlock characters. Also, you had the loot guns and attachment to build your own gun. You know, I'm kind of a fan. I'm kind of a fan of the building your loadout with weapons and stuff. I think that's a good. I think that's a good thing. What do we need? We need a gas mask. We can buy one right outside, but I thought we'd look for one first. How's there no gas mask in all this loot? All right. Gas mask and UAV, I guess. No UAVs. It's a good way to get shot in the back, climbing this ladder. All right, we don't really expect anybody else to go to the spy station. But they might. We already drove our car, so that's a good thing. I don't think my bullets go that far. Might be good to take that car again, though. Got to get all the way up to the top of the hill. Sounds like a car ride. We'll run over all the bushes up here, so if we can find a team hanging out. Looks like we might be the only person up here.
Only 4 remain. Finish the
One team of 3. All right, we're going to use our car. We need to find this team. We have a kill streak to put on them.
Time to 45 seconds. Out.
We really needed to get our... Just too many of them. Fat Daddy, good morning. Welcome in. No buy stations. Yeah. We should have stayed closer to the car. Could have done something maybe. Got back in the car, driven around a little bit. Blackout servers are still up. You should download BO4 again and try it out. I have BO4. It's on my Steam account, I'm pretty sure. Or it's on my Battle.net account. I'm sure it would run really well on my PC. All right, well, second place. We kind of had a world of time to knock that team on the way up the hill. We just didn't get it done. And by the time they got closer, it was too late. All right, boot camp missions. Let's see if we can move on to the next one. Claim reward. We got a minigun keychain. That's awesome. Daniel Stockman, you in boot camp? I am in boot camp. We're playing boot camp. We're turning off squad fill, so we're playing it as a solo. So it ends up as a 1v4 last circle, which is a pretty good gunfight. So we get, 10 minutes of looting and getting ready, shooting bots, and then you end up with 1 or 2 teams at the end that are pretty good, or at least teams that overmatch you because of numbers. And it's good to try to work out a strategy to get them to not win. But nothing you could do there. I think what I should have done is retreated back to the vehicle, given up the top of the hill for a minute, driven the vehicle down maybe to Firehouse, grab some more plates, whatever, and then try to re-engage. They would have tried to hold circle, maybe something. What we did there wasn't good. I mean, we killed one guy. I tried to get a rotation in, but they had no cover. And as soon as we hit the 2 guys both looking at us, there was nothing was going to happen. Just can't get enough shots on them to make a difference. Cliffy Floors, good try. Thank you for that. Anyone know if bots show up on UAV? I think bots show up on UAV, but I've had times before that you pop a portable radar and nobody's there, and then all of a sudden a bot's there. So I think the bots spawn in occasionally. Like if you haven't had any action in a while, they'll spawn a bot close to you just to give you somebody to shoot at. So we have the MCW well-traveled gun. It looks like it has luggage stickers all over it. Why would anybody do something like that to a weapon? I don't know, but some snowflake at Activision thought that was a good idea. Wow, we are not good. All right. Cliffy Flores, unless they were really bad players with Ghost. LOL. That could be. I mean, you don't really get loadout until late in the game. And usually when you're early game looting, you'll run into a situation where you drop a radar, nobody shows up. And then all of a sudden, unless the bots have Ghost too, maybe they come in with Ghost sometimes. I think we're going to go a little later. All right. Well, I'm glad to see that our CPU 22 girl Raiders are still sticking around. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us this Wednesday morning.
Targets are up. Go take them down. You've been marked as the most wanted target. Kill enemies and secure supply caches to close the contract on your head.
We know that somebody has landed there, but we're not too worried about that. We're going to go ahead and get some better weapons situation and start covering our most wanted problem. That's a definite bot there, but it's all right. Actually, the more we shoot people, I think the better it gets as far as how quick our timer goes down. We're down to 45 seconds already, so we need to start working towards something. Not going to worry about that guy.
Being tracked by an enemy squad. They will survive.
22 seconds and we'll get our contract or our loadout weapons. I mean, he can't sit in there forever. I mean, I guess it could. Oh, he's running. All right, let's go get our loadout weapon.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
Make sure we got everything we wanted. Get a little bit of high ground. Hope we don't get sniped from these building tops. We just had a big stutter there for some reason. Got a guy just went up that zip line, I think. Can't really tell. Running down this highway is probably a really bad idea.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
All right, 4,000. We're gonna have this buy station, so let's work towards that. We'll get our other weapon. And I don't know why, we're doing just fine with this one. least we got our little radar down. This guy's showing up. All right, we got our 6,000. Let's go get our second weapon, and we should be good. Cliffy, oh, we already talked about that.
Tram turret active.
Bad players with Ghost. Yeah, that could be. All right, so we have 10 teams, 19 people, so we're about a 2-to-1, which means we're going to have a couple teams of 4 in-game. We already have a gas mask. We don't really have enough money to do much. Be nice to get a self-revive. We don't have one of those. We also would like to get one of those armor or ammo pouches. A care package. Those are usually pretty good for something.
Loadout headed your way.
Okay.
We've got gas inbound.
I guess it ended up on the roof. We have a guy going for buy station. Guess we didn't do that very well, did we? It was not a good sound. All right, loadout. We want that. That'll give us our perks. Florida Weps guy, what is up? Florida Weps is a longtime friend. He's been in and out forever. We're actually in Florida right now, Weps. We're down at the condo. My daughter just had a baby yesterday. So we're out here hanging out, having a good time at the beach. Get off the freaking dumpster. Oh my goodness, we were stuck on a trash can. That was just bad. Horribly bad. All right, we shouldn't have messed with that team. We didn't have enough bullets. We didn't have enough cover. We did really want our loadout, though, so we pushed it. Double Stuff, Oreo, welcome in. Hope all is well with you. And Florida Weps, I hope all is well with you and your wife. All right. Well, we're now in a disadvantage. We don't have our loadout, but we can get over here and buy our loadout weapon. There's 9 teams, 13 people. I actually like the odds, the way they're rolling now. It's not a 2-to-1 situation. An SMG would be good. A little more cash would be good.
Enemy soldier incoming. Get to the new safe zone. Gulag locked down.
That's big. If we can find some ammo to go with it. I think we're going to go for a gas mask.
Stand
And that's it.
Win this thing.
All right, so is his buddy going to make it back? We have 10 grand? 10 grand, huh? Well, we're going to buy... We are struggling here.
Requesting recon flyover.
I don't know what a bog shot is. I don't even know what that is either. Oh, good lord! I want my other gun back.
Counter UAV inbound.
All right, so we still have 3 teams. We're gonna hold this buy station for a minute.
Only 4 left.
2 teams and they're shooting at each other. All right, well, I don't really have anything we can do here. We can't buy anything. There's no UAVs in the thing. We don't have enough money. If you have a kill streak, we'll buy that.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Don't have blast traps, so we can't really do anything with that. Can you get on that roof?
Oh no, you revived the other guy, bro. We're cooked.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Fuck, bro. Nah. There's nothing we could do. Purpose.
Wow, that was not well played. Krellush, good morning. Sandwich Maker, good morning. All right. We made a big circle with the car, and I didn't see that guy. We drove right by him, apparently. We should have just stayed in the car. I didn't want them to get another buyback, but maybe that would have been better than dying a horrible death. Fridge to Wheel, what kind of monitor are you using? I'm looking at buying a new gaming monitor. My monitor is a 34-inch curved 165 hertz monitor. It's pretty old. I've had it since Warzone. If I was going to upgrade now, I'd probably go with like a 240 hertz or whatever's the best out, I guess. So we have a 13 kill game. Second place. We died because we didn't play the end game very well. Florida Weps, thanks for stopping by. Got to get back in touch. I know I've been a bad friend, not staying in touch with you. Got to try better. All right, what else do we need? We need edit custom Warzone loadout. Pick your loadout from loadout drop in Warzone bootcamp. So if we have to edit a loadout, edit a custom loadout, how does that even work? Just go in here and edit. What do we do? Just change our optic, change it back. There we go. We edited our loadout. So now we just have to grab a loadout. We should be finished here. All right. Man, I'm tired. 61 people on Twitch. That's pretty amazing for a Wednesday morning. Thank you guys for showing up this morning and hanging out with me. We do this pretty much every morning except for Sunday. I take Sundays off. Before the time change, we were on at 6:30 in the morning. We'll stream for a couple hours, maybe 2.5 hours or so. But since the time change, we've delayed that to like a 7:30 start, just because I'm set in my ways. And yeah, fridge to wheel. I'd go a little bit bigger than 27. If you look at it, I think the 34 is a good size for Warzone. And the reason I say that is if you're sitting, I don't know, not quite an arm's length back from the monitor, but you have enough room for your mouse and your keyboard and all that good stuff. Um, the width of the 34-inch monitor, and it's not 34 across, it's 34 diagonal, is gives you about 120, 110 degrees of view. So it's just over 90. And it works well with the aspect ratio, where if you get a smaller monitor like a 27, you're either going to have to sit closer to it or something. I don't know. Sandwich maker's getting ready for work. Uh, Krellush, hope your daughter had a smooth delivery. She did. It actually worked out well. She went in yesterday around noon to be induced. And it took a long time for them to get all set up. But once they did, it went pretty quick. And by 7 or 8 o'clock last night, everything was done. And our little grandson is now part of this world. So that's good. And this morning, I think she was just waiting for a sign off from the new baby doctor. She already has a sign off from her doctor to go home. And then they'll be loading up and getting their little family back to the house. But the new grandson looks just like the old grandson. They're almost identical. We looked at their baby pictures. I do think maybe the new grandson has lighter colored hair. Our 5-year-old grandson has really dark hair, kind of like his mom. And I think the new grandson has lighter hair, more like the dad. So that's good. All right, what are we going to do? I think we're just going to jump and hope for the best here. Not a huge fan of this side on the cargo side. Not enough loot to support a most wanted, but we'll do it anyway. But with any luck, they'll get to go home this morning, and we're going to go up and see them tomorrow, so that'll be good.
There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches. Get rid of them.
I was a little far away to be shooting at him. What do you have? A GPR? We'll take that. Probably should keep our plate situation under control. All right, and as we decided earlier, there's not enough loot here to really support what we're trying to do. So we still have 2 minutes of time left. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough time. So we'll just keep running around looking for stuff. Yeah, you kind of need a big building with lots of loot so you can get rid of this contract really fast. But you just got to do what you got to do sometimes, I guess. Kind of wanted to get back to this buy station behind us, so we don't want to get too far away. "50 seconds.
Closing in.
I think we run across the train track. That might be the best option for us. It's a perk we didn't pick up. Snag this buy station up on the hill.
Impact on you is close. Squad mates are redeployed. Nice job.
All right, a little bit more cash. Whoa, don't shoot me anymore.
It was nothing.
Where's this guy? Where are you? We're gonna have to run. I don't know where that guy ended up. Guess it doesn't much matter. You know, I knew we were being shot from the side, and I didn't do anything about it. Rebel dies a lot. Dedication is my key to success. There you go. I feel like I missed something important in chat. There's all kinds of giggling going on out there. All right, what do we have? 3,400 bucks and a dream. I guess we're gonna try. We're gonna try to loot the big building. Actually, we're gonna go get our loadout.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Gunfire off to our left. Man, my guy's running like he's got snow boots on. Let's see if we can get to this buy station. It's probably a reach. Game is a little glitchy right now. That's awesome. There's a guy out in the courtyard going to be looking at us maybe.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Where'd the other guy go? Try to ignore him. Okay, same problem. Silverware is key as well. Wrong weight on the fork and overlift and take the eye out. Take an eye out. Yeah, I need to scroll back in chat and see what's going on because it's not normal over there. It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye, and then you're a pirate. Obviously, if you lose an eye, you got to go pirate. All right, we're gonna grab some coffee, go again. That was a disappointing game. I'll be right back. All right. So what did we do wrong on that game? Obviously, we got our loadout stuff. We should have just safely made it back to circle, but we ended up running into a team that we shouldn't have challenged, I guess. See if I can scroll back and see what's going on in chat while we're waiting to launch here. All right, so Sandwich Maker's going to the gym, just grinding, making some money. Grell Lush wants a big family one day. Struggling to be consistent at the gym. Call me Pug. Yeah, okay. Can't find anyone to work out. Just started, da da da. And then all of a sudden, we're poking our eye out and all becoming pirates for some reason with silverware. That's good. So I'm not 100% sure that my YouTube chat is working. I guess it is. Yeah, for some reason, YouTube Studio, just in the middle of the stream, it'll change the layout. And I don't know why, but it does that and it's irritating. Twitch is pretty good. It always tells me the stream time, how many viewers are in there, the chat, got my raid button. But YouTube Studio just kind of does its own little thing. And I don't know how to fix it. But it's not as bad as the old TikTok Studio. That thing was a disaster. It had little ads going all the time. It's like, really, do you think while I'm streaming is a good time to be putting ads up? Probably not. All right. Well, iScar, you can multi-stream through Stream Elements to all platforms. Yeah, I know. I'm not a joiner, and I don't know how much Stream Elements is, and I've never really looked into it. So I use OBS Studio to stream, and I can multi-platform stream there. And I do have the option to do dockable chats in OBS Studio. But while we're in Florida, I can't do that because my streaming PC is where I'm gaming, and I'm just using a laptop to monitor the chats. So I have to open up YouTube Studio and Twitch Studio in order to see the chats and interact with you guys. So that's why we're doing it. It's a bad setup. And as I've said a lot of times in the past, I'm probably the worst streamer you guys will ever know. But we do have fun, so that's the important part. We are not going to pick up that SVD. I just about did. I'm sure we would have regretted it somewhere along the way. Man, so much loot. I don't know where I'm at. We still have a minute and a half, so we don't have all the loot in the world. There's a guy right in front of us.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Wow, okay. Twitch chat sounds corny. Wow. Pull my fingers, not happy with Twitch chat, even though he's not over there. No, Twitch chat, those are our people over there. I mean, we have a bunch of good people on YouTube also, but Twitch has their own little thing going all the time, so that's good. Well, we should drink coffee while we have some downtime. Grail Lush and Sandwich Maker think I'm a good streamer, so that's good. No, actually, we have a lot of fun. I'm not into technology anymore. I'm so burned out. I've actually been in the technology industry for the last 30 years, and it's like I really don't have time to configure settings and make things better and buy boom microphone. I don't know. I'm not that much into it. You know, maybe if we get a new house built up on the mountain, I'll build a dedicated streaming room and do something like that. But right now, I just have a little desk and, you know, we just do what we do.
Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it. Precision airstrike ready for target.
Might as well use it since we got one. All right, let's work towards this loadout or buy station. With any luck, we'll have everything we need by the time we get there. $7,800. We can actually go ahead and buy one of our weapons even before we get the contract. We are not going to make this corner unless we go into Forrest Gump mode. Still got a minute. That's not going to be good for us.
Hostile UAV in the area. SAM turret online.
Yeah, we're going to end up getting trapped if we're not careful here. We just need lots of boxes opened. All right, so there's like 80 people on the map. That's awesome. Let's do the right thing, get up high, see if we get some shots on these guys. Didn't mean to get stuck in the tree. Not good. Call Me Pug has the worst streamer covered. If I have my camera on, I'm literally sitting on the couch. Yeah, that's probably worse. All right, so we only had one kill that whole game. We died twice. How do you go negative? How do you go negative KD in boot camp? I mean, that's about as bad as it gets. All right, that's okay though. Good thing is we can just go again. Looks like we finished stage 3. Let's see how boot camp missions are going. Got to claim our reward there also. And I guess that's it. No more boot camp missions. All right. Now what do we do? Sandwich maker, if there ain't nothing wrong with being versatile, comfortable, and tactical. Yeah, Call Me Pug plays pretty well. We've had a few games together. You know, I do find it a lot easier just to in the afternoon jump in here and play some Warzone. Even BR solos works out okay. When I'm not streaming, I probably get another 20 or 30 FPS in the game. While I'm streaming, obviously it's trying to encode the video and upload it, do whatever it's supposed to do. But it's a lot less stressful when you're not worrying about talking, not worried about reading chat, and all you have to do is play the game. But I do the best I can. Streak, anyone else been having problems with random lag spikes? You know what? We did yesterday, and I've seen one or two today where all of a sudden, mostly it's like when I'm aimed down sight at somebody and the player starts across the screen and they're going in a normal place and then they'll skip to about 4 body lengths ahead of where they were. And I just figured it was my internet connection, but it seems pretty random. Krellush, anybody ready for Verdansk? I think so. I mean, it's like it's like a train wreck. You can't look away. You gotta go experience it. There's so many people doing videos on the Verdansk comeback and how it's going to be a letdown, and I hope that's not the case. Wow. Okay. So how did that guy get away? Obviously he jumped off the building, but I have no idea where he went. Still curious where that white skin went. He's over there somewhere. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to give it a try. The biggest fail on Verdansk is going to be if they put these redeploy balloons in so you can move around the map fast. That kills the whole vibe of what Verdansk was all about. Verdansk was pick a point of interest, you loot up that area, and then you have to work out some type of transportation to either get to another point of interest or just kind of move with edge of circle. And adding these redeploy balloons kind of cheapens the whole experience. It used to be you had to figure out with your squad, somebody has to go get a helicopter or a Bertha and work on a... Hold on, we got somebody eating crackers above us. I don't know why we took time to reload that thing.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
How you doing, man? You having a good game?
Hacking.
Hacking. We're hacking. You know, there really are a lot of bad players in this game, and I kind of get it now why people don't like the BO6 because they just can't play. I mean, I get it. I can't play with BO6 movement. So there's a handful of people that either have it figured out or really are good at that twitch movement. And I guess if you're going to play with the BO6 movement, you're going to focus on either super tight up-close gunfights or sniping. I don't think there's a middle ground.
Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
right, well, but like the guy that we killed earlier that said, "Oh, you're hacking." Is there really a reason that he can't play the game? I mean, maybe he's on his big screen. He doesn't have audio. And that's all I can imagine is people are trying to play this game without good audio. You know, if you're sitting on a TV and listening to the TV speakers, good luck. All right. Derek, these dudes are bad. Yeah, most of them are bots, so don't don't hate on them too much. I mean, they're AI and they're doing the best they can, but obviously some of them are not good. Like he was not a real player. And you can tell if you get a real player when you kill them, they have a hashtag and a number at the end of their name. If it's a fake player, that doesn't happen. All right, let's go ahead and I guess get up here. This is probably the worst thing to be driving around. Come in like a wrecking ball, see if we can find somebody. Didn't see anybody. Nobody shot at us.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Man, I feel pretty bad too right now. All right, let's go get our loadout. Well, actually, we should get a gas mask before we get off this hill. We either need to find one or buy one. Got our $3 grand. Let's get our gas mask. Get out of here.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Where's the other guy? There's a guy right here. I don't know where he went. I didn't mean to drop my munitions box back there. It was just I was thrashing at the keyboard and that's what happened. He got more shots on us than he should have. All right, we still want our loadout. Make sure we have our right weapons. We need his stuff. We're gonna, I guess, put one of those on there. And head for the high ground again. Eye up. Has anybody heard from Womp Womp? I have not heard from Womp Womp in like forever. He probably gave up on Call of Duty, like 80% of the people in the world. All right. Well, we have 13 bot kills so far. Actually, they're not all bots, but they're mostly bots. We're going to try to hit this buy station one more time. All we really need is a kill streak and a munitions box.
Moving in. New safe zone located. Gulag's closed until further notice.
Got somebody sniping. Guy above us is ghosted.
Remaining. Keep pushing. Gas is moving.
Don't know where this guy is. I'm sure he's hard scoping the buy station. All right, got our munitions box, so that's good. If we come up with a gas mask, we don't have to go to the buy station. I feel like he's still here. All right, 3 other teams, 6 people. So we got one team of 5 or 4. Oh my goodness. That was a bot that luckily sniper looking right at us. Scared the crap out of me. We came up that hill, and there's a guy laying there doing snow angels, putting his plates on. He was afraid to be in the Warzone. So Call Me Pug is going, oh, shredded some powder. Hell yeah. So Call Me Pug must have went skiing again. You know, I'm actually kind of bummed out. We never went skiing this season. I had a couple opportunities with my brother, but the weather was just too cold. We still might be able to go when we get back, get some April spring skiing in, but usually Usually it's not great conditions. So we had 17 kills and the win. That'll work. Tigo, crushing at DP. Yeah, we're doing better. I think, I know our internet's better here. Up at the mountain, we're always like in the 40 millisecond ping rates during the game. Here, we're always in the teens, which is much better. So that gives you like a 20 millisecond advantage on at least seeing people before you have to start shooting at them. Drek says, easy win. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem that easy when I was in there. We had that team of two. The guy jumped down. He had his buddy down there. They kind of split up. We killed the one easy, but I thought the other was still down the hill. I didn't realize he was laying down up there. If he was conscious, he could have shot us pretty easy. Back to back win column. Yeah, we're back in the duo win column. I almost feel like maybe something's changing in the game, but it could just be our internet's better. I'm hoping that's the issue. If so, I need to look for an internet upgrade when we get back to the barn, because winning is a lot more fun than not winning. All right. Now what are we going to do? We don't have any more boot camp missions to complete. I guess it's time to jump into Battle Royale solos, or maybe solo quad. No, if you hit solo quad, you're going to end up with a team of 4 last circle that you can't deal with. Call me Pug. Is it possible to go live on Twitch with your phone? It is. You can go live on Twitch or YouTube with your phone, but I wouldn't have a way to multi-stream, so I couldn't do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But yeah, you can go live on your phone. Probably works really well too. A little 5G phone action is usually pretty good. Now I don't use my phone to go live. I've actually never went live on my phone, so I don't know it 100%, but I'm sure you can. It would be hard to interact with chat and things on your phone. You know, I'd be sitting there squinting, trying to see what's going on. But I thought about streaming like up on the mountain when I do like some blacksmith shop stuff or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just not really good. It's better just to film stuff when I'm up there, make videos and post it. I would have to actually get an iPad or something if I wanted to do it for real. All right, same thing. We got our most wanted going. We're gonna grab some cash if it'll pick it up. A little bit better PPSH. We'll go with that. You know, the PPSH, when you get this optic on it, is really good, but the iron sight version of it is really hard to use for me. All right, let's get towards our buy station. A good C9. Do we go with that? I don't know. I think we'll stick with what we got. None of this is going to last very long anyway. We're going to upgrade it at the buy station with any kind of luck.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mate. Good work.
All right, we got both our loadout weapons. Be nice to get one of those vest things for both the ammo and the armor. And some kind of kill streak would be good. It's like got the kill streak sorted. Still need those vests. They don't seem like a big deal, but late game, just a little bit more ammo is always useful. I use the spray and pray method, so more is better. I really didn't plan on falling through that window.
Enemy UAV overhead.
All right, well, it's not a lot we can buy. So now we're pretty much just running towards gunfire. And until our loadout, oh, there's a gas mask, we needed that. All right, well, now we're light on ammo again. Maybe get this roof. Got somebody already upstairs.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
All right, let's go get our loadout. We still got the guy above us, I think. I guess that doesn't really help a lot. Thought we had smokes. They weren't. What could possibly go wrong with running across the traffic circle? I'm guessing rooftop here would be a good choice. We still have a mortar strike or a bunker buster, so that's good. Get that on a team of 4 late would be really good. All right, well, we could probably move over to this building. It'll be a better spot for us. People everywhere. Noisy Charles just got destroyed. Lots of nothing going on.
Moving in. New safe zone located. No more fighting in the gulag.
Guessing this building is better for us.
Contract worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
Got the long run up here. Let's go ahead and double up on that. All right, 6 teams, 11 players. I don't know. That's a scary looking building next to us.
10 remain. You're almost done here.
Still 5 other teams we've got to deal with.
Gas is inbound.
Got a couple guys running over here. I almost think we take the taller building. What do you guys think? Not a big fan of running up the staircase.
Cancel that.
Now what? Not seeing any movement over there.
4 remaining.
All right, it's 1v1, v1, v1. We saw people over here a minute ago.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. Moving here. Scratch that.
And there's that guy. Got to watch out for snipers. Where did he run to?
Ground. Moving.
He's going to destroy us here.
Not yet.
kind of want to get the shorter building now. Is that a decoy? Guess he threw a decoy.
Last shot, soldier. Kill or be killed. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Enemy deployed and active effective fire.
Wow. Okay. So this guy, we're up on the roof. He doesn't miss shots on us. He's using a cipher. He's got a laser on it. Maybe that's a good thing. We don't know. That shouldn't have went down like that. Call Me Pug said we should have held that position. Yeah, I just think there's something a little suspect about this guy. I have no idea how many kills he had, but he was not missing a shot when we were up on top. And then he dropped the, what was that, a sentry turret or, I don't know, a machine gun of some type. And that didn't help us at all. All right, let's jump back in. I don't think we have any more coffee in the house. That's a bad thing. Yeah, I'm not sure what we should have done different there. I do think we probably wasted our bunker buster too early. I dropped it on that truck, and obviously all he had to do was move away. If we would have held that right to the end, stayed on the roof, we could have dropped that right on his sentry cannon, and he would have had to do something different. Thanks for the good games anyway. Call Me Pug, Krelish. Yeah, not good. I just got outplayed there, I think. And then when we laid down next to the building to play it up, obviously he stepped out in the open. And if we were ready to shoot, maybe we would have been okay, but we weren't. He got way too many hits on us when we were up on that ledge. Anywho. So I don't see any chats going on over on YouTube. I guess, let me make sure I'm in live chat. No, nothing new on YouTube. All right. But we're still holding in about 50 viewers on Twitch, which is pretty amazing for a Wednesday morning. So I'm guessing we still have quite a few of the CPU 22 girl raiders in here. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Can't even see anybody from where I'm at. It's like we're on the wrong side of the map. It's all right. Dojo 2, thanks for stopping by this morning. Welcome in. Hope all is good with you. Thanks for being a subscriber on Twitch. It's awesome. So we've been here in Florida for about a week now. Well, it hasn't even been a week. It's close to a week. And we had a TV in the unit when we moved in, and that was probably like 5 years ago. It was a Samsung smart TV, but it's one of the first gen smart TVs, and you couldn't cast your phone to it. It had a YouTube app, but YouTube's been updated so many times it was super sluggish. I don't even think it would connect to our 5G hotspot. So you were like at a 2.4 hotspot, which is not good. And I just got so frustrated with it. It was like, yeah, we're just gonna chuck that thing in the dumpster and go get us a new one. That worked out pretty good. We ended up getting a Vizio, a 30. Oh no, it's a 43-inch Vizio, which fits the little cabinet I had made for it in the past. And it does everything good. I mean, it links right to my phone. I can cast from there. I have all the apps work, YouTube, Amazon Prime app. I don't know why we haven't done that years ago, but we really don't watch a lot of TV when we're here. Um, and even now, we don't really have TV. Well, I guess it does. It has live TV, but it has ads on it, and that's no fun. Where was I going with this story? I think I had something I was going to say about it. Oh, Twitch subscriptions. Yeah. So I have about 8 Twitch subscriptions to different people that I watch, and it makes a huge difference. You know, you don't have the ads to go through. And all right. Well, that was kind of a waste. 30 seconds. Let's go and get to that buy station. We need a little more cash, though, or else we can't get everything we want.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
Yeah, let's keep looking for money on the way. I think it'll be much better for us. Or we just wait for the free loadout to get our second weapon. That's probably just as good. All right, there should be a squad over here somewhere. Parlay J, who's your favorite streamer? If I'm going to sit and watch a streamer for a long period of time, I like watching Lucci. And I don't know why. He's just kind of a chill guy. He's, you know, super nice guy. And I like his play style. He does play keyboard and mouse, which kind of relates to what I do. But he's a lot better than I am. I watch pretty much anybody that follows me on Twitch. I'll jump in there and watch them for a little bit. But I would say overall, Lucci's probably my favorite streamer to watch a long time. He has pretty good production value on his stuff, and I don't know. All right, what do we need? Gas mask? Sure. All right, it's time for loadout. And I think to get loadout, we should run away. Get close to out of circle. And what I think that does is it will force the loadout to be closer to the edge. I don't know if that works, but we're going to try it. Family Max, Expel is good too. He does not stream anymore though. Yeah, you know, a lot of the people I used to watch don't stream anymore. Or if they do, they're streaming other games that I just don't have interest in. I mean, I've watched some of Expel's videos on YouTube, and I don't know. At first, I kind of liked his content, and then after a while, it's like, eh. A lot of people play Resurgence and things like that, and I'm just not into it. I enjoy a good battle royale. And if you get somebody that plays Battle Royale and doesn't use crazy cracked movement, I think that's good gameplay. If you're just relying on cracked movement, you're, as in my opinion, you're just not very good. You know, anybody that has that kind of movement and built that way, you start getting shot at and you just go like this. And you just try to wait until you get the person in the crosshairs. Don't aim and let aim assist take over. That's not good gameplay. That's just broken game mechanics. And that's what happens a lot of times. You know, you find even my squad that plays in the afternoon is kind of like that. They play on controller, they're playing Resurgence, and you know, they're in a bad situation and they just thrash the controller for a second until they can get the guy on their screen and then let it off and start shooting. It just feels weird. But I think anybody that plays mouse and keyboard has to really aim. They really have to concentrate to make it work. So I like that. All right, what are we going to do here? We have 10 teams, 17 players. There's a kill streak that we were looking for. We still don't have a self-revive. So, got a guy close. Self-revive. So we got to go find a couple bathrooms around here and see if we can... Does this house not have bathrooms? Oh, there's one. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm not into stemming either. You know, a lot of people, they live off of stems. It's like every time before you even do anything, they stem, which is crazy to me. All right, let's go and get this high ground. There's a guy over here somewhere. I'm also not a big fan of extended gas play. You know, people that hide in the gas and stem and self-revive to make that work. Not a fan of that gameplay style either. It's kind of cheesy. You know, I think people should just stand out in the open and shoot each other. Kill themselves the old-fashioned way. He's a professional yapper. Who's a professional yapper? Oh, Lucci? Yeah, he does talk a lot. And I think to be a good streamer, you have to talk a lot. You know, sometimes I'll jump onto a lot of people that follow me streams, and it may be, you know, there'll be a lot of dead air. Wow, I didn't even see that guy. But there'll be a lot of dead air just with nothing going on. It's like, okay, well. And I think you have to also, to be a good streamer, you have to interact with chat at least some. I know as you get bigger and bigger, you can't really read every chat message, but you got to have some type of interaction with people. Juicy John is a gas player. I'm not a fan of Juicy John. I've watched him a few times. I know Robbie Killer was a big Juicy John fan, but I just don't like the play style. I don't like I know he does a lot of private lobbies and they do a lot of weird, you know, stuff like that, but I'm just not into it. And I don't like anybody that's yelling all the time and screaming and whatever. It just isn't right. It's not relaxing. I'm kind of into just a relaxing gameplay style. All right, 3 other teams, 8 people. So we're gonna have a team of a lot. We're gonna hold our kill streak till, I want to say last minute, But I don't know if that's going to work out for us. Two other teams. We need them to shoot at each other first, get their numbers down to something reasonable. Hopefully it's, well, I guess it's a 3 and a 2. Hopefully it's not a 4 and a 1. I don't like it when he screams with that damn echo. Yeah, I don't like a lot of the people with the voice changer stuff. It just, I don't think it adds to their,
Closing in. Relocating safely. Enemies are
oh,
dropping
good
into the
Lord.
area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV is online.
I couldn't even, I stuck on a rock. That was good. Wow. Died a horrible death. So they bought two guys back. They were looking for us up in the air and they both dove on us. That's good. We deserve that. All right. Breadman is really good and Gertz is the best tactics. I don't know who Grits is. I've heard of Breadman, but I don't know. A lot of the big streamers I don't watch. I mean, Lucci's pretty big, but other than that. And then back in the day, obviously there was Doc. We used to watch him. I actually had a game with Doc once on my squad, back before his controversy. And then after that, it just wasn't the same. I mean, even if whatever he did wasn't true or is true or whatever, it's just I don't like the controversy. It's like have a good life and enjoy what you do, but I don't need to be part of it. But yeah, a lot of people that play Battle Royale solos I like watching. But I don't like Pie Man. I enjoy watching Pie Man sometimes, but I feel like even though he says he doesn't cheat and everybody says he doesn't cheat, it just feels a little suspect. And when you're going around the map hunting people, you're constantly flying UAVs, you're constantly in cars, and you're quick scope sniping people. There's something wrong. It's not right. Double Stuff says Doc is a bad person. Yeah, I don't know. I try to think the best of people, but you're right. Usually people will disappoint you when it comes to that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like Expel, they used to stream a lot. Now they focus on video content. And truly in the long run, video content is much better. If you're trying to be a streamer to make money, you're much better off making YouTube video content and just keep it going, because every video just keeps making money month after month after month. Like a lot of my blacksmith videos make a lot more revenue than any of my Warzone stuff. The streaming is just because I'm playing. I kind of like talking with you guys. I'm playing in the mornings anyway, so might as well stream. But you really don't make a lot of money streaming. I think you get popular by streaming, but until you get huge numbers, you're not going to make a ton of money on it. Where if you just week after week make video content, throw it out there, you get 500 or 600 views per video, and then before long you're getting 1,000 views per video. It adds up quick. All right, I think we're going to jump way over here, or way over here. Loot up, get in circle, hope for the best. Your stream is the best with coffee. Yeah, my stream would be better if I had coffee right now. I'm out of coffee, so we got to get that. But I mean, I try not to yell. Sometimes I probably am too loud. If you listen to my wife, she says I'm way too loud. But I try not to be obnoxiously loud. Are you just going to stand there in the open? nice if they made the bots a little bit better. I mean, not a lot better. You don't want bots to like win the game. But it'd be nice if they at least had some personality. You know what they should do? They should have death comms on their bots. You know, they should come up with like a team of people at Activision, and all they do is record, you know, little comebacks and stuff, and just throw it on a random thing. But they need about 50 or 100 of them. You can't just have 3 or repeat the same one over and over. That would be irritating. But yeah, if they had death comms on bots, that would be really cool. All right, we weren't paying attention. Now we need to get to a buy station real quick. Don't know that I can get on the roof. Actually, we can, so let's grab this thing. Even though all the gear is going to get thrown somewhere else. All right, buy station. 9 grand and a dream. We need a better SMG. We can't run around with the Jackal. I mean, I guess we can run around with the Jackal, but we're going to get outclassed with somebody with a PPSH or a KSV, and that's never any fun. All right, we have enough money now to buy both weapons, so it's not an issue. Call me. Thank you for raiding Sleazy the other day. Sorry you had technical problems. Oh, that's okay. Actually, I watched Sleazy yesterday or the other day. I don't know. I watched him for a little while. It's kind of fun to watch. Alright, we still need a gas mask. We got this guy up here we got to worry about for a second. That is totally the wrong weapon. Alright, we have everything we need except perhaps a kill streak. I don't know where that guy went. Did he fall off the ledge? Guess it doesn't much matter, does it? Alright, what else are we missing? I guess crossing over is a better idea. It's going to end over here anyway. Might as well get over here early. A lot of activity up on that corner. Got a guy running the bridge right now. It's actually multiples. I just stunned myself. That's pretty awesome. All right, so our loadout is on the bridge where those people are.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
was two snipers.
What that?
Of course, two people. We should have ran away. Call Me Pug says they're going to push. Yeah, they never did. I expected them to push, but they came up. Maybe it was the same team, and they went up the hill. All right, well, we got 6,000, so we're good. We just need a buy station, and we'll be okay. We can work this out. We don't want any part of that team right this second.
Enemy soldier incoming.
We'll let him run away. What do we got? What do we got? A Tonto and not good. All right. Just grab back corner for a minute. We have 5 other teams.
You've made it. Top 10.
There is a buy station in the middle, but that's probably not good. 4 other teams, 8 people. Got a lot of cash, but no place to spend it.
Gas is moving.
All right, let's get the top of the building in circle really quick. If we can get this guy to work. All right.
Hostile UAV in the area.
They're going to be buying each other back. I don't know. Do we push that buy station? We don't have ammo. We have some. There's our munitions box. That's awesome. Still a team on buy station.
Enemy SAM turret active.
All right, they're going to have to leave their building. Still would rather them find each other. And we do not want to be in the building they last saw us in.
Closing in. Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. Oh my goodness, how did that work out? Well, he just shot us in the head. That was it. Every time Juicy John dies, he has 10 excuses. It's comical. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't watch Juicy John just because it's no fun. Mike Johnson, what is up? All right, we're going to call that. We have 9 kills, 2 deaths. I think that's probably enough for one day. We've been streaming for over 2.5 hours, which is usually my